Ludwig is an original video.
Okay. Normally, I start these videos with a fun anecdote, something to hook you into the story, to get you interested in the news that I'm about to deliver. We're not doing that today. Today, I'm giving you a warning, and I hope you heed it very carefully. If you have crypto, do one of two things. If it's on some site like a Coinbase or in FTX, which we're going to talk about today, throw that on a cold wallet immediately. A wallet that you have to remember 30 words for to log into. It's much safer and nobody can fuck with your money. Or just sell it all. Sell it all. I have zero crypto. Not for my own choice. I got scammed out of it, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is...
Wait, what? Wait, how did he get scammed out of his... Oh, God. He's ridiculous, dude.
The whole entire industry seems incredibly fucked. Why? Well, let's jump into it by first introducing our main character today, Sam, aka the most generous billionaire. Not a title that I'm giving him, but a title he was given over the past year or two. He is the founder of FTX and Alameda.
Oh, the Vegas guy stole his... Oh, because he was gambling via crypto. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Research, which we'll get into in a little bit, but let's just start with Sam.
Ever since Sam was a kid, he wanted to get rich. Really, really rich.
Everybody else, same exact story.
Cap!
Not for the reasons you
Self-report. But then again, I did have an affluent beginning, so I never had to think about it.
think.
I wanted to get rich, not because
probably
I like
why.
money, but because I wanted to give that money to charity.
Okay, sure. Wow, what a hero. And Sam did that. He became very, very rich, at one point being worth around $22 billion after founding a company called FTX that was one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world. You might have heard of FTX because they're sponsored by many, many, many celebrity ambassadors like Tom Brady, Steph Curry, Shaq, Naomi Osaka, a pretty big group to be a part of there. And not just celebrity endorsements, but they were also part of the namesake of TSM FTX. You might have heard of them from that, TSM FTX Leffen or whoever. And not only that, they were on the arena for the Miami Heat, and they called it FTX Arena. So a pretty big deal. Not much can go wrong in the world of FTX when they're really killing it, worth billions of dollars, and have such celebrity endorsements. Or so everybody thought. Until an article came out about a week ago from CoinDesk that said divisions in Sam Bankman-Fried's crypto empire blur on his trading titan Alameda's balance sheet, which is a confusing title if you don't understand any of those words, which I didn't, and I had to watch a lot of videos and read a lot of stories. But basically, Sam Bankman-Fried owns two entities. One is FTX, which is the trading crypto thing, and the second is Alameda Research, which is an investment group. Those are both the things he owns. And it seemed like Alameda, which had $14.6 billion of assets, had a little bit too much of FTT token. Now, bear with me here. Stick with me. It is pretty standard, for whatever reason, that some crypto exchanges sell FTT tokens or tokens for their own crypto. Like Binance has a Binance coin. Now, it's not stock. It's not stock. It's more like airline miles, as another YouTuber put it, where you can buy into those, stocks or not stocks and get out perks, like maybe lower trading fees, etc. But you don't own part of the company. It's a little bit weird, but it's a thing. It's a thing that they do. And a lot of the other company that Sam owned was buying up FTT token, the token of FTX. Okay, on the surface level, not that big of a deal. But it was kind of like a lot, like a little bit too much, like over leveraged is the term people use. Like if you have $14 billion and $5 billion of the dollars are FTT token, well then what if FTT token crashes? You're kind of fucked. You're out of money. It's too much money in one thing. So that was a story that came out, somewhat innocuous. And then after that, one of the competing crypto exchanges, CZ, who is the founder of Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the world, decided he would sell all of his FTT token. He saw the story, and he's like, you know what? This makes me a little nervous. I'm going to sell all of my FTT token, which is like $580 million worth of token, which is a lot. Kind of weird to announce that you're selling a token normally.
No, he dumped it. Like, he 100% destroyed his homie's company. Like, I mean, which deserved to be destroyed, obviously, because it was fraudulent. But also, like, he definitely, he like, let's be real. That was, in the words of this right-wing YouTuber, a mogul move.
You would just sell it, right? You don't have to announce it. Announcing it could create some problems. It could create some concern amongst other investors. And to squash out that concern, the CEO of Alameda offered to buy all of Binance's tokens at $22, which was like the average trading price, even a little bit above the average trading price. To which CZ said, no, I won't do that, smiley face. I'm going to stay in the free market. And how did that turn out? Well, as you would expect, if someone wants to sell a shit ton of their thing, other people are looking around being like, well, I might want to sell a shit ton of this thing. It's kind of like if you watch a TV show with someone and then they're on their phone the whole time, and then you're like, well, maybe this TV show sucks. And you start to feel insecure. Buyers are not too different. And so this is the date, November 7th, when they announced they were going to sell their FTT token, and it went from a price of $22 down to $15 at the lowest, ending the day at around $18, a little under $18. Pretty big hit for one day. Huge hit even. And the next day, we woke up to some news from Sam.
Oh, no. TSM is covering up the FTX logo on their jerseys. Oh, no.
This is his Twitter, which said, hey, things have come full circle, and FTX's first and last investors are the same. We've come to an agreement on a strategic transaction with Binance for FTX.com, which sounds really sweet. It sounds like a good thing happened. Good. It's not. Let's rephrase it with Binance's CZ's take. This afternoon, FTX asked for our help. There was a significant liquidity crunch. To protect users, we signed a non-binding letter of intent intending to acquire FTX. Basically, they got some troubles at home. They got some liquidity issues. And because a lot of people were trying to sell their FTT token, FTX didn't have the money quickly to be able to provide it all. They had issues where, hey, if people keep selling at this pace, we won't be able to provide it, which is somewhat normal. Liquidity issues aren't inherently bad, all right? Banks ran into that problem all the time in the early 20th century. If you remember history class, bank runs, all that good stuff. There was even times where billionaires like JP Morgan had to put up their own money just so people could pull out money. Because they had the cash, they just might have loaned it to somebody, right? It might be invested right now. I can't give you your cash right away because I'm investing it to make more money. It's kind of what banks do, which is why we have now FDIC, insured banks that will make up to $250,000 of your dollars for sure safe. They will for sure give you that money back. That doesn't really exist in crypto, which is a big concern. So, anyway, Binance is offering to bail out FTX for one day. They tried. Sad day, they tried. Basically, FTX doesn't have enough money to pay back all the people who want to sell all their crypto, and Binance is going to come in clutch to help them out. But after looking through their books, Binance was like, you know what? This shit fucking sucks. This shit not good. I don't want to buy this. Even if it's pennies on the dollar, it's not worth it. And we will probably remain the number one crypto exchange, so it doesn't matter if they die out, even though all of crypto will probably take a huge hit from this. And what happens the day after that? FTX goes bankrupt. This is crazy. This is crazy how many things happen in such a short amount of days. They literally went fucking bankrupt. And that's not just FTX.com. It's also FTX US and a lot of the other groups around FTX. And how did we get here? How do we go from a liquidity crunch to bankruptcy? Well, it all comes down to a little bit of scheming. All right, you had to guess something was going on behind the scenes that wasn't exactly up to snuff. And you know what? Let's just read it in Sam's own words. Because he went on a podcast and he talked about basically how he's able to create a lot of value in something. And I'm not going to bore you with all the details. Feel free to go listen to the podcast or read through it like I did on Bloomberg. Basically, he said, if you have a box and a lot of people invest in the box, people think the box is really valuable. And then the box gets a big market cap, and you can say the box does whatever it wants, but the box is very valuable. And as long as people keep investing in it, then the box will always retain value. And the other person on the podcast, Matt.
Like a scheme. Just how that works. Like a triangle or like a Ponzi, just a Ponzi shenanigan.
The host of it said, hey, you just kind of explained that you're in the business of Ponzi scheming and that it's good. And then Sam replied, that's a reasonable response, which is a concern. That's a concern. If you are investing in a company where the CEO of it said, yeah, it's reasonable to call what I do a Ponzi scheme, that's a problem. This is the best way that I saw it described by Doug on Twitter, who said, imagine a casino where all the games are plus EV, aka every single game you are guaranteed to make money. Blackjack, you have an edge on the house. Roulette, you have an edge on the house. But the house doesn't actually have any money to cash out the chips. So you're sitting at the craps table and you just, every roll you win money. But they couldn't actually cash out the money, but you keep winning. But you don't notice because you never decide to leave because it just keeps earning you money. Now, the way this worked in the actual world is that allegedly FTX and specifically Sam transferred funds
Get it
from
twisted.
FTX. From
Get it twisted.
from
Get it
users
twisted.
who
Get it
were
twisted.
investing
Always
into
gamble.
crypto.
You will make money. You will make big returns on investment. It's a way of life. You will make friends and everyone will love you. Okay? Get it fucking twisted. Hold on. Where's my wallet? Ironic because I have this card in my wallet that is right next to my my M Life Sapphire card, which I'm not even Sapphire. I'm higher than that now. Here it is, which is for those of you who know, it's a gambling. It's a gamble card for a casino. And what card do I have in here that I got at TwitchCon? Pull it out. That's right. Carry this with me everywhere I go. Just to remind myself. To get it fucking twisted, baby. I live by those rules. I like to live la vida loca. You know what I'm saying? You have your son in your wallet? Yes. Exactly.
To Alameda Research, and then Alameda Research would go right back and invest that money into FTT token. So basically taking money from investors into different coins, putting it into an investment group that would then put the money back into the coin and then...
What did he say? I know more than all you brainless sheep in the chat. Go distribute your poor wealth to Hasan so we can buy mansions and sports cars, you fucking brainwashed sheep. Yeah. Instead, you should be gambling with my... you should be gambling instead with my fucking... with my code at stake.com. Get it twisted.
the coin would go up and the people were like, damn, I cannot fucking miss. I cannot miss with these FTX folk until you miss super fucking hard. And look, honestly, the writing was on the wall. Look at this interview with the CEO of Alameda Research.
Absolutely could pull it off without my math degree. Yeah, absolutely could pull it off without my math degree. Use very little math. Use a lot of elementary school math. Being comfortable with risk is very important. We tend not to have things like stop losses. I think those aren't necessarily a great risk management tool. Trying to think of a good...
Stop losses, by the way, like when you, at a certain amount of money, you stop the loss by automatically selling it. So like if I have Amazon stock, I set a stop loss. So at the very least, I will only lose 50% of the amount I invested or something like that.
Example of a trade where...
Who needs that? You know, when you're going to the fucking moon, baby, that's FUD behavior.
I've lost a ton of money.
Oh, I got one for you.
Well, I
go
probably don't want to go into specifics too much with that.
Okay. It'll come out. No, but you're fair. Okay, I don't want to get DMCA striked, but that about does it. But if it makes everybody feel better, Sam is sorry. Sam is sorry. Woo! That's huge. We can take that to the bank. His private jet flew to Brazil today. I don't know if he's on it running from the country or if it's just there for a little sightseeing. We'll find out. And it's not done. It's not done because because last night FTX and FTX US wallets got hacked. How? Look, it's all a shit show.
That part is more sus than anything else, honestly. Like, that is literally the most sus. Like, I don't know enough, but like, wow, real suspicious that it got hacked on top of everything else. When, what did they hack? They got no assets. They got nothing.
Oh, and a lot of people were sponsored by FTX that had to come out and apologize in pretty embarrassing
no, Graham Stephan, no.
fashion, because that company spent a lot in advertising. And a lot of people got duped by it. I mean, famous celebrities got duped. Huge hedge funds got duped. I mean, BlackRock, even though they are scum of the earth, are good at making money and invested into FTX. All right? Sequoia invested into FTX. They're all losing their money. And Graham Stephan, another person, sent out an apology, basically a 2-minute video saying, hey, sell all of your stock because, or your crypto, because this shit is fucked up. And what happened to the crypto arena? The FTX arena, it dead. It dead. The Miami Heat tweeted out, we'll be working to find a new naming rights. And what's going to happen to TSM? I don't know. Because TSM got $200 million. They got $200 million to name themselves TSM FTX, which isn't a surprise because it came out too that Sam would go on to investor meetings on one of the fundraising rounds.
Along with the rest of the world, TSM has been closely following the situation surrounding FTX. We have no insight into the matter other than what has been reported publicly. We are currently consulting legal counsel to determine the next steps to protect our team, staff, fans, and players. To be clear, TSM is built on a solid foundation, unlike FTX. Well, one part of the foundation is not so solid, FTX, I mean. We are stable and profitable, and we will continue to forecast profitability for this year, next year, and beyond. We look forward to a great year in 2023. That's that's not great. That's all I'm going to say. That's not great. Once QD left, things have gone downhill over at TSM. I'll tell you what.
And play League of Legends during the round. So he was probably just a huge TSM fan, because if you're a League fan, you're usually a TSM fan.
So was it Team Not Liquid? What the
At some point in your life. And that was probably more of a passion project. They might be fucked. In fact, most of esports is kind of backed by crypto in a lot of ways, whether it's Coinbase with Team Liquid or FTX with TSM. They might all be fucked because all of crypto took a huge hit from this. And if you're in crypto, again, put it in a cold wallet. Maybe just fucking sell and cut losses. I don't know. You make the call in your life. Just don't have it on a big exchange. I promoted Coinbase for a long time, and they're still fine. You can still sell on there. I wouldn't be on there right now. I would fucking leave if I were you.
Yeah, he's doing this to not have a Graham Stephan style apology a month down the line, bro. Look at this. Yo, he's literally hedging his bets to do like so he doesn't have to do a Graham Stephan style like, I'm sorry. Here's a 2-minute video from the voice of Mogul Moves, which is a different guy, not Ludwig. Definitely don't do that. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, he's doing the right thing here, but
please do it. All right. They gave me money and then they left me high and dry after the crypto crash. Don't get left high and dry by any more crypto exchanges. Isn't the whole point to be decentralized? How are centralized trading exchanges ruining everyone's money in this decentralized universe we're supposed to all live in? Anyway, let's end on a funny video.
It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
I don't think so.
Bump.
Never wrong about this stuff.
Bump.
Never.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum.
Okay. Staying out, not investing, QD gone and all. Don't feel like it's a lot of people. I need someone like QD to run good stuff. Yeah. Oh, man. Ay. Dude, it's hard not to smoke on that pack, especially when so many of the holders were so fucking incredibly annoying. And still are, really. I already watched the Atrox video. That's the first one we watched. All right, let's get to our very own pocket, our very own circle here. Here's the thing. Dave Chappelle, Team Turf, went on Saturday Night Live. Now, this is coming on the heels of the big red puddle / turned into kind of a blue wave. So, of course, we were going to do Lib Theory regardless. But tonight, we are going to be talking about Dave Chappelle, who is a controversial figure now. For all of the incredibly transphobic things that he has said time and time again. Maybe he won't say those things. I have